Yo, what's up, y'all? Buckle up because today we're diving into one of the wildest, most infamous stories of all time. The Amityville Horror. That's right, the creepy-ass haunted house that's launched 1,000 books, movies, and a boatload of controversy. And just like most things in life, we're about to find out if this shit is real or if some folks just wanted to pay off a fat mortgage with some ghost stories. But yo, real talk, before we get into this juicy details, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe because trust me, you're not going to want to miss out on this conspiracy-filled rabbit hole we're about to dive into. Do it now, or else the ghost of the Lutz family will come for your Wi-Fi connection. Alright, let's start with the cold, hard truth. Before we even get into the ghost stories, you gotta know that this house wasn't just haunted by Casper, okay? It started with some real horror. November 13th, 1974, Roland Defeo Jr. decides to do what most people can only dream of doing Thanksgiving dinner. He up and murders his entire family, 6 people, his mom, dad, the 4 siblings. Dude walks into their room with a rifle like he's auditioning for the role in The Godfather, except way messier. Oh, and all this went down while everyone was in bed. What a nice guy. Now, here's where it gets weird. Nobody heard the gunshots. I'm talking 6 people, rifle shots, dead silence. Neighbors didn't hear shit? How? Were they all rocking earplugs in 1974 like they were at a Taylor Swift concert? I don't know, but I'm suspicious already. And here's the kicker. Roland, being the genius that he was, claimed he was possessed by demons at the time of the murders. Classic excuse, right? Hey, officer, I wasn't in my right mind because of the spirits. Yeah, bro, we all know how that ends up. Locked up and searching for a Netflix series to binge. 1 year later, cue the Lutz family. George and Kathy Lutz bought the Amity house for dirt cheap, like a haunted house Black Friday sale. And you gotta ask why. I mean, 6 people were murdered there. But George, my man was like, go schmos, the price is right. Here's where things go full Ghostbusters meets Shark Tank. The Lutz's family moved in and lasted only 28 days before they pieced the hell out and claimed the house was haunted. And not just like, ooh, spooky ghost noises haunted, no. They had a demon pig named Jody. Yeah, a literal pig. What is this, the farm version of the poltergeist? They said the walls oozed slime. There were levitating kids. And they felt like they were about to go full exorcist any second. But here's the thing. George and Kathy quickly cashed in. A book deal. A movie deal. Merch. Bro, if I had a pig ghost, I'd be selling tickets to that shit too. And a book. The Amityville Horror, written by Jason Anson, blew up. Instant bestseller, bro. Yo, speaking of deals, don't get haunted by missing out on these videos. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's keep exploring the madness, because trust me, the story's about to take a wild turn. Now, you think the story stops with the Lutz's family running out like a Scooby-Doo character. Nope. Enter William Weber, the lawyer of Ronald Defeo Jr., who saw an opportunity here. My guy straight up admitted that he and George Lutz made up the haunted story over a few bottles of wine. What? They turned the murder house into a ghost circus just to sell some books. And people ate it up. Weber was out there writing ghost fiction before ghostwriters was even a thing. And no, he didn't care who believed it. He had bills to pay too. And let's not forget the paranormal investigators, Ed and Lori Warren. Yeah, the Warrens, those pesky Warrens. If you don't know them, they're like the Beyonce and Jay-Z of ghost hunting. They show up with their crosses and cameras, claiming the house is legit haunted by demons and spirits. Now, these two are pros. They made careers of telling people their homes are haunted by straight up Satan. Respect the hustle. But here's where it gets funnier. Every time the Warners roll up to a haunting, it's always demons. Yo, sometimes it's just some creaky floorboards, man. You'd think the spookiness stops here, but no. The real ghost stories are the lawsuits that follow. The Lutzes ended up suing almost everyone. Newspapers, the authors, the movie producers, even their own dog if they could, claiming they were being defamed. You know what's scarier than demons? Lawsuits. Especially when they're used to squeeze out more from this whole horror show. It's like watching a paranormal Ponzi scheme unfold before your eyes. And don't even get me started on the owners. You'd think after all this ghost talk, nobody would want to touch this place, right? Wrong. People were buying and selling this house like it was haunted by gold bars. In fact, multiple families moved in after the Lutzes. And guess what? No hauntings. Not even a ghost fart. So what's the truth? Did the ghosts just pack up and leave after their book made the New York Times bestseller list? Or did someone forget to pay the demon pig rent? And so here's where the controversy gets thick. To this day, some people still swear the Amityville Horror is real, and others think it's as fake as a Facebook relationship status. On one hand, you've got people who claim to have seen floating objects, weird sounds, and the spirit of Jody the pig chilling in the backyard. On the other hand, you've got every neighbor who ever lived there after the Lutzes saying, "Nah fam, nothing haunted but my mortgage payments, yo." Even Lorraine Warren, who claimed the house was one of the most haunted places she's ever seen, faced her fair share of critics. Some people say she was the queen of ghost grifters, while others call her a legit psychic medium. I'm leaning toward the side that she knew a good PR move when she saw one, but hey, I'm just here to ask the questions. Y'all be the judge. Oh, but let's not forget how Hollywood came through to pour gasoline on this haunted dumpster fire. The Amityville Horror movies have more sequels than the Fast and Furious franchise. None of them can drive a plot, let alone drive a car. But in 2005, we even got a remake starring Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, the dude that plays Deadpool. And I can tell you one thing, the scariest part about that movie wasn't the ghost, it was Ryan Reynolds' absence of talent. And believe me, that's a harsh indictment coming from a fellow Canadian. Yeah, Hollywood took this story and ran with it, making millions off demon pigs and haunted houses while everyone in real life was like, wait, didn't the lawyers say this was all fake? But let's be real. Nobody watches horror films for the facts. We watch them to scare, laugh, and wonder what kind of drugs the screenwriters were on when they came up with this plot. So let's take a breather and talk about the paranormal investigators who came after the Lutzes. They weren't just making things up. Some of these folks were genuinely trying to find the truth behind the Amityville Horror. But you got teams like Paranormal Research Society and the Ghost Hunter enthusiasts rolling up to the house armed with their EVP recorders and thermal cameras. Spoiler alert, they didn't find any evidence of any demon pig named Jody chilling in the basement or backyard or attic or nothing. But hey, they did capture some odd noises. Was it the ghosts? Or just the house settling? There was even a Ghost Adventures episode dedicated to the Amityville Horror. You know that crew. The ones who shiver in the corner like a chihuahua shitting themselves after hearing a door slam. And they think they're ghost whisperers. They claim to have caught some freaky stuff on camera. But then again, do we really trust the crew whose main job is to provoke ghosts? Sounds like they were trying to get those ghosts to throw down. So what's the legacy of the Amityville house? Well folks, it's a mixed bag. You've got countless movies, books, and even documentaries that have come out since the Lutzes first made their claims. People still debate whether the haunting was real or just a clever marketing scheme. What's crazy is that the story still captivates audiences. The Amityville Horror has turned into a cultural phenomenon, with people dressing up as characters from the story for Halloween and conspiracy theorists making YouTube videos breaking down every detail. But let's not kid ourselves. Many historians, skeptics, and even some paranormal investigators argue that it was all fabricated. Ghosts or no ghosts, it was a goldmine for everyone involved, except the DeFeo family, who were the real victims in this twisted tale. They got caught up in a media frenzy that turned their tragedy into a spectacle. So what do you think? Is the Amityville house truly haunted? Or is it just one big hoax? Drop your theories in the comments below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do that too. We're just getting started with uncovering the crazy in our world, yo. Alright, let's wrap this up. Was the Amityville Horror real? That's a question that may never have a definitive answer. It all boils down to belief. Some people want to believe in the supernatural, in demons lurking behind closed doors and ghostly apparitions that float through walls. Others just want to expose the grifters who exploit tragedy for profit. At the end of the day, the Amityville house stands as a testament to the power of storytelling. Whether it was the real deal or just a clever way to pay the bills, the legend surrounding it has left an indelible mark on popular culture. So here's my final thoughts. If you ever find yourself in Amityville and you hear some strange noises, don't panic. It's probably just a raccoon trying to score a late night snack. Or maybe a book deal. Alright fam, that's a wrap on the Amityville Horror. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. If you've enjoyed it, check out our other crazy conspiracy theories and horror stories on the channel. We've got a ton more content coming your way, and who knows? Maybe your next ghost story will be the next big hit. Until next time, stay safe. And if you hear voices in the attic, maybe just move to a different house, y'all.